Alright, salam, peace and blessings. I have a little insight. I was just thinking, we live in a world where radical skepticism is pushed to the core. To the point where the world wants to convince you, the dunya wants to convince you, shaitan wants to convince you that you can't think for yourself. You cannot know anything for yourself. You need other people to tell you. You need them to tell you. And that could not be further from the truth. And this is why there's strands of brand Islam that are growing faster than others. Salafism, for example. Before World War II and everything like that, before this radical skepticism, this new world order thing, Salafism was like nothing. Salafism is literally, I cannot know anything for myself, so I need to go to the understanding of some random people. Salaf, we call them. Salaf. On the core, but it's really not like that. It's really, not just the Salaf, but the scholars. But the guidance of the scholars. That's what the Shia say. Kant said that maturity or immaturity is incapableness of someone to use their intelligence without guidance or without external guidance, right? When he says external guidance here, it does not mean godly guidance. Godly guidance is different. Godly guidance can be from inside as well. It's actually from inside, because God blew it into us of His Spirit. Okay? Godly guidance is something transcendent. It's still from yourself. It's still from a higher power. It's still transcendent from yourself. It's not from yourself naturally. It's something more, higher power. But Kant doesn't mean here, but he doesn't mean higher power here. He means something completely external. It has no relation to yourself. For example, God has a relation to
At the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Keel Road, A525.
You can hear it, because I'm working. But why not do a little video here? So he wants to convince you that you cannot do anything for yourself. And so that's why you're just in a little cult. The new religion, I call it. It's the new religion.
Exit the roundabout onto Keel Road, A525.
You cannot do anything, so we tell you what's right, and we tell you what's wrong. And this is why the state replaces God. And that's why they hate, any mention of God or the notion of God. They hate.
Turn right to stay on Cemetery Road.
A radical relativism, a radical skepticism, and they ingrain it into your mind. They ingrain it into your mind, so you're like, you go nuts. You cannot look at a wall except you're like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck to believe, so you just go to the state, and the state tells you what to believe. The maturity is having the human dignity. Dignity is literally being able to verify for yourself, to know for yourself. Okay? That's the whole Quranic message. It's do they not reason? Do they not reason? Do you not reason? And it tells the Prophet, if you think most of them reason, most of them are like cattle. I don't know if you can see this, some cattle here. Most of them are like cattle, but a'udhu billah, that is degrading the cattle, because the cattle, they're doing what they're naturally not created to do. I don't know if you can see them, they're a bit small, isn't it? They're just doing what they're naturally created to do. Yeah. But we literally God gave us our intellect, and we're still not using it. We're going deviating from our natural path. So وَبَلْهُمْ أَضَلُّوا سَبِيلًا, they are a worse path than the cattle, way worse. And that's the whole Quranic message. Use your own intellect to verify. Use your own intellect to know. See, I'm flabbergasted. People nowadays, they just want to enjoy, go party, they just want to enjoy themselves. Self-interest, selfishness, solipsism. But they don't ponder upon anything. They don't want to figure out the nature of reality because of this radical skepticism again. They do not want to know the nature of reality like our predecessors, right? Like the great minds. And there's no innovation, by the way, in these last 20 years. Because of radical skepticism that makes them say there's no truth. This comes from a say there's no God. If there's no God, there's no truth. So the truth is what society and what the state tells you is the truth. It's all relative. This relativity thing. It's satanic, literally. But there's the absolute, and the absolute is God. And through the absolute, we know the truth. We get to know the truth. And this is why I really like studying physics. I really like quantum. But quantum is like mysterious. It goes beyond the rational. That's why we can't understand it anymore. You know, we can't understand it. Like, what the fuck? It goes against our science. Oh no. It's spiritual, isn't it? So that's why I like to learn. You know, I want to go deeper. I want to, you know, explore for myself. You know, that's why I say connect to nature. Because how are you going to know the truth if you're not even connected to your source? How are you going to know the nature of reality when you're not connecting to reality, bro? Touch grass. Touch grass is a very good thing. Alright, that's a little video. Thank you for watching. And until next time, peace be upon you. Salam.